My wife works in government. We live in Anchorage. She just sent me this. Why was Newsom so disliked before all of this? Did he deserve it? Such was it warranted? Other Californians can speak for me, but if you live in California, you just kind of hate everything about California. You always complain about leadership and government, and just people were upset with Newsom just for whatever issues are going on in California. I mean, legitimately, he might have fucked up handling too. I couldn't say, but. Internet is going down across the city. 500 Russian delegates are coming and have credentials to go anywhere in the state, even outside of Anchorage. Intel from our IT guy says his friend at GCI got warning emails to not let anyone into any facilities because they will use social engineering to try to get in. Most of City Hall is not coming in tomorrow. We got emails advising us to stay away from downtown tomorrow if possible. Internet, what? Wait, like there's like an outage or something? Or they're planning on shutting the internet down across the city while Russians are in Anchorage? Is Anchorage the capital of Alaska? Wait. I don't think I spelled capital right. No, it's not. Gee, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? This is not a real place. Okay. It's crazy how there's never riots during Biden's admin, but all of a sudden there's riots everywhere at LeMayo. Fuck! I should use that talking point in conjunction with the Russia shit. People always say if Trump was the president, Russia wouldn't have invaded Ukraine. I should counter that by saying Trump couldn't even stop the BLM riots in America. What makes you think he could stop an invasion into Ukraine? I should use that. I need to use that in my next debate. Don't let me forget that talking point. Prosecutor clears cop who punched a man. You watch this on AE. This one was wild, bro.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle.
Why? Oh, I saw this on my subreddit, and I thought people were being cringe. They were like, oh, look, DGG had this idea, and now Colorado is doing it. Well, I mean, I thought you guys were being ironic. But now I'm wondering, was this actually suggested by a DGGer in Colorado? The Defensive Gerrymander Guard Act, the DGG Act, proposed constitutional amendment for the state of Colorado. Is this like a citizen that can propose this, or was this somebody on the state legislature, or notwithstanding any provisions of Article 5, Sections 44, 48 of the Colorado Constitution, adjourn resolution. I think this is to redistrict in response to other people redistricting their thing. Oh, submitted by a citizen. Oh, okay. It's still cute. Ew. You let them call you Redditors, guys? What?
Democrats across America are figuring out how to respond to President Trump's gerrymandering power grab as he tells red states that they should do a rare mid-decade redistricting of the maps to give him more Republican votes in Congress. Leading Democrats in Colorado have shown no appetite to join California and New York in their own gerrymandering to try and wipe out the Republican gains. Then something curious happened here. It was a filing for a Defensive Gerrymander Guard Act that came in late Sunday night. If this idea was passed by the state legislature or approved by voters, it would allow the Democrats who control every lever of politics in Colorado to skirt our independent redistricting process and do a purely political redraw of the map, like Republicans say they're going to do in Texas and elsewhere. So the Colorado Republican Party spotted this filing, and then they claimed publicly, without offering evidence, that Colorado Democrats are pushing this. The state GOP did not respond to our request to see their evidence of that. And from what we can tell from our investigation, this filing comes from two random guys who were talking about the idea on Reddit. One's a 27-year-old from Loveland who told us he considers himself a Democrat, but he hasn't talked with any party or advocacy groups about what he's doing. He says this initiative is the first one he's ever filed. We can't find evidence he's ever filed anything like this. The other guy whose name is on it, he says he's a 31-year-old independent, originally from Lakewood, who saw the idea on Reddit and was like, yeah.
Why not on YouTuber Destiny Stream, you guys? What the fuck? Any Colorado DGGers want to help fight back against, or want to help fight the Texas gerrymander?
California.
Jesus. Fuck you. Hey, y'all, I've been working on a ballot initiative here in Colorado that's basically a direct response to the insane gerrymandering coming out of Texas. You get 1 day ban. Disgusting.
I'll participate in that. We talked with Democratic attorneys and strategists, the people who would likely work on this if it was a serious, organized effort involving Democratic power brokers in our state, and every one of them said they hadn't heard about it.
Wow. The Colorado subreddit is not happy about this. This won't go horribly wrong. Oh, someone needs to think this through. Every new governor could declare an emergency and redraw the districts, especially if it's a different party. Don't assume it will always be Democrats. I need to figure out the punch through on this talking point. I need a snappier way. There's 2 huge things that I don't know. There's 2 huge like talking points that I'm having trouble getting over rhetorically effectively. One is if we do this, it'll get really bad. And it's like, bruh, it's already really bad. How do I make you understand that? It doesn't sound like an arbitrary emergency. The proposed constitutional amendment, which would be on the 2026 ballot, includes a procedural gauntlet of approval, would allow the governor to suspend the state's independent redistricting commission and appoint a temporary body to redraw congressional districts to respond to any national redistricting imbalances. So basically, it only allows as long as the gerrymandering is allowed nationally. While it almost seems necessary at this time, it wonders will be used against the people's wishes in the future. I mean, that's what's happening right now with Texas, though, right? That's literally what's happening right now. Like, it's already happening. The second talking point that I don't know, I need a better rhetorical punch to get through is the, well, isn't it legal argument? Like, I feel like if I'm talking to somebody in good faith, the concept of the president of the United States suing people is obviously fucking horrible. That's a horrible precedent. But then I get this response. I've gotten this several debates. Well, doesn't he have the legal right to sue people? And it's like, yeah, but that's so not the point. Like, you would never, ever, ever accept that in any other circumstance. Yeah. Please stop bringing up legality and legislatively. It's so cuck, no one cares. Yeah, I know. Yeah. The Twitter files wasn't illegal, right? And they whined and moaned about that. Same with the supposed Kamala coup. But the problem, but you can't use that while they'll agree with you. You can't do that, right? While they're in power. Because you go like, oh, so that means you won't complain about the Twitter files, right? They're like, oh, no. They'll say, yeah, you're right. I won't complain about it. That's why we're doing it now. You've already done all this. That's why we're doing it now. You've already done all this. You're doing it. It's like, oh, okay, well. Maybe the question should be, you guys keep saying we should go back to establishing norms, or we should go back to or turn the temperature down. What's one thing that Donald Trump is doing to turn the temperature down on all the norms in all the country? I don't know. I don't know what the shortcut is for that. No, I like this term, though. I like this term that Newsom just used. Oh, and I'm sure people have used it before. Unilateral disarmament. We fought for too long to get Colorado. I don't even disagree with this guy. I'm sympathetic to this guy's point of view. I probably would have said the same thing a few months ago, even, maybe. We fought for, maybe not a few months ago, but before the election, maybe. We fought for too long to get Colorado to a point where it is illegal to gerrymander, and there is a whole system set up to keep politicians out of the redistricting process. I cannot believe people seem to think this is helpful. Unilateral disarmament. For the first problem, use the relevant Lord of the Rings meme.
I know what it is you want of me, but I will not bring further death to my people. I will not risk open war.
Oh my God, it's the fucking Ukraine, Gaza. I just want the death to stop, guys. Just less death.
Open war is upon you, whether you would risk it or not.
Oh, wait, we didn't finish this.
It's not always going to be is not always going to be, you know, all I'm saying is it's not going to be the way you expect it to. That's it. Actually,
I'm almost positive this. Hold on. GQ, Hasan Piker. This guy, I thought somebody linked this before. This guy did, when like a few years ago, did an interview with Hasan on another thing, right? Was it another profile even? Wait, no, shot. Leftist streamer Hasan Piker faced criticism for buying a $2.7 million home, but Gen Z's favorite pundit says he's determined to change the right's narrative about progressives. 2021. 4 years ago. How can Hasan get away with saying
stuff like that? Rage bait final boss Hasan Piker and Zoran Mamdani. Big Z is the man. He's great. He's going to implement woke Sharia in New York. Very excited about that. All the buildings have to face Mecca. That kind of good stuff. Bro, the interview part of the article is fucking weird. I think a lot of you guys are not familiar with journalists and how journalists behave. And that's the reason why you guys are freaking out over the interview. Because most of the time, when I actually say yes to any kind of profile, I usually only work with journalists that I know ahead of time. And this was one of the instances where I just didn't even do my due diligence at all. But he was a regular ass journalist. And that is how regular ass journalists do.
I didn't do my due diligence. Does he not remember working with this guy before? Hello? I should tag this guy just to fucking trigger him. Wait, hold on. What's this Kieran guy's what's his Twitter profile link? Is it this? Kieran Press Reynolds? And then GQ is GQ Magazine. Maybe we're just taking him out of context, guys. Blue, 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 blue. Down arrow. Right arrow. Destiny, he loved the piece. He's just trying to maintain the ability to cry victim later and say even the media rates negative about me. Well, I think there's been a lot of negative reaction from his audience and some other people about the piece, so I don't know if he's changing his reaction as a result. I think that he liked the piece initially because this sounds so cringe to say. It feels like a cringe personal reaction. Or I'm sorry, personal attack. Wait, fuck. That guy just cried in the mod mail. Hold on. I'll unban you. I'm sorry. But I mean, like I guess it's not really a personal attack because it's his piece. It feels like he's desperately trying to. It's so cringe, bro. I didn't know men did this. I thought this was like a woman thing. He really does want to be seen as like a Zoomer young guy. Like it's like a big deal for him. But I don't understand why. That feels like a woman thing. Like being accepted by the WL crowd and like trying to like redo his style all the time to look young. Getting old sucks when you're a man, does it? I mean, maybe when you get to like your 50s or 60s, I don't know. Ugh, how do you edit? It wasn't 5 years ago, it was 4 years ago. Wait, can you not edit posts that are multi-tweets? Nope. Oh, get fucked. Not gonna lie, I think you're very unique in your ability to compartmentalize the fact that you're getting older and no longer young on the internet. I just don't think it matters. I don't think that should be unique to me at all. I don't think it matters much when men are in their 30s or 40s. That's just not a thing we get attacked for online. Like, I think Valkyrae's reaction was super cringe. I can't believe she cried. But I can understand a little bit more about for women. Although, to be fair, it's not like I'm like I guess I didn't get popular for being young and beautiful. I got popular despite my gnomish hideousness. Destiny, I genuinely am just watching you because I'm curious to see you hutched and bald. Wait, what happened? Did this ever make it to LSF, or did they do the cleanup crew on this? Valkyrae was crying on stream because a guy made... Remember I said there's some jokes you just shouldn't make around women? I don't think I've ever brought up the age one before, but like, you'd never joke about a woman's weight, calling her like a slut, like any weird stuff like that. You never, ever do that. But yeah, age is another one. You should just... That's just a really spooky... Don't joke about that without... Unless you know this person super well.
They get too OD. Yeah, I should have known better. I should have known better. Definitely should have known better. Especially how I was brought up. I was definitely brought up in a different way. You know what I mean? I was definitely brought up in a different way. I apologize. I do know. I should know better. I don't know. I just thought... I don't know. I just thought I could be myself to a certain extent.
Anonymous
but sometimes I gotta know.
$1.
You know what I mean?
May when they tell me to chill, but I think it's funny. So FK.
Me when I don't... Nigga...
Old jokes getting to you? Yeah, I mean...
I think it's also... Maybe there's something more strategic here and I'm just not aware of it. I don't know how long Valkyrae's like been a person on the internet doing stuff. I think it's been a while. But I'm super surprised that she was just like so open and blatant about this. And that like, one, you're giving people a ton of ammunition now to attack you with. And then two... I feel like there are ways to talk about certain things that give, I'll say, inspiration maybe to people that have these things. And then there are ways to talk about these things that make them feel like even shittier. Like when I talk about being like quote unquote short, like in my mind being, I've said this before and I maintain this. I didn't know that like 5'8" was considered short for a guy or whatever until I got on the internet. I saw men freaking the fuck out about their height. I've never, in the real world, I don't feel like I've ever had to deal with weird shit about that. I almost consider it stolen valor. If you're like 5'7" and taller and you're like complaining about height and you're a guy, chances are you're either hideous as fuck or you're just like a piece of shit. Nobody likes you. Now, guys who are like 5'5", 5'4", I think you actually start to run into issues where being short is going to be something that you're going to have to deal with. Like women will start to, like, that's going to be a thing. But like guys that are like 5'7", 5'8", and taller who are like, oh, it's just because I'm not 6 foot tall. Nah, you're probably just kind of a fucking loser. Nobody likes you because you have a shitty personality. But I just can't imagine bringing up like, oh yeah, like somebody pointed out that I'm 5'8", and it's really getting to me, and now I like feel like shit, and it's just like so horrible now being 5'8", and it is the worst thing in the world. And it's like, damn, like imagine you're listening and you're 5'7", 5'8", and then imagine you're just like an ordinary ass person and you don't have all the other advantages that me or like Valkyrae has. I don't know, it just feels like, damn, that's a harsh to come down on that. That's a lot.
And it's been ever since 30, it's been nonstop in this industry. And it's just like when it's like back to back to back to back, and it's like the topic. It's like, it's such an easy joke. And it's like
there is a legitimate thing to complain about where when people make the jokes over and over again, it's like, okay, well, it's just annoying. But to show that she's like genuinely really upset about her age in particular, I don't know, that's just crazy to me. But especially because like, for whatever you want to say about it, like obviously she's super beautiful. Like this is not a chick who's getting turned down by literally anybody. She's wildly fucking successful, rich. Like it's just, yeah.
It's like the topic.
I said this before a long time ago when I lived in LA, I learned this. There are some things that you hear either as a medium attractive person or as like a working class or middle class person. You hear people say these things like, oh, well, like even beautiful people have self-esteem issues, or like, oh, money can't buy happiness. Both of those things are absolutely true. It is insane how insecure a lot of the influencers I knew in LA were. Just wild to me how much they felt hideous, or like every social outing you get back to the home and everybody's on like Facetune and they're like tweaking the fuck out of all their pictures and everything. And people just felt so self-conscious about the way that they looked. And I'm like, you guys are all like fucking 8s, 9s, 10s. You're so beautiful, and you're like wealthy, and you guys are, you know, get to go out and do whatever you want. I can't believe there's so much insecurity. Yeah, I don't know. It's just wild to me.
It's like, it's such an easy joke, and it's like, god damn, like I get it, haha. But after it's like the 15th time, it's like, damn, fuck, I should just die. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's nonstop. That's just how the kids talk. I know. But it's been new. It's been new because like I've been streaming for 10 years and it just was never ever a topic before 30, and after 30 it's like kill yourself kind of stuff.
Yugi, I know it's you, bro.
Arky hasn't said a word.
I know it's your ass, bro.
I guess it's me.
I'm the sheriff, bro.
Arky, I'm watching you.
Bro. I'm about to shoot you.
I'm sorry. That's not funny.
I just need a minute. Just a minute.
Somebody said, as a streamer, I'd imagine a part of your career is tied to the youth. So as you grow older and further from the youth, it probably feels shitty. I think that that's only true if you're older than like the streaming crowd. Like I said, I've joked about this, but I remember, bro, Savior playing StarCraft 2 for my StarCraft 2 guys. That was kind of funny because we were like, bro, you're 30, you're old. But that's because all of us were like teens or in our like early 20s, like 22 and younger, you know? But as we've all gotten older, now it's not uncommon to see 30-year-olds like playing games or streaming, or I'm 36, right? Or just like, and I imagine like in 15, like if you saw like a 50-year-old streaming right now, you'd be like, ooh, that dude's kind of old. But in 15 years, right, assuming I don't get assassinated before then, right, I'll probably be streaming and a whole bunch of people are streaming. It'll just be more normal, you know? So I feel like we're growing up with it. It's kind of weird to be. But maybe, I mean, if you're trying to ingratiate yourself with very, very, very young audiences, maybe, but I don't know if she does that, if she's like angling for the WL community or whatever. Or other younger communities. I don't know. I also wonder how it feels. Like, imagine if this is a real soft spot for you and your boyfriend is constantly making age jokes at other people and constantly being insecure about his own age. I just feel like it's a really unhealthy dynamic. But also, I don't know what the relationship looks like. Who knows? You know, that just seems weird.
Ray,
yes?
please don't retire anytime soon. Please don't retire anytime
soon.
soon.
Why would I?
I'm just making sure because, you know what I'm saying? I know you're getting to that age, but listen, I always watch your streams. I'm always in there, okay? I'm always showing support.
I can buy your whole bloodline. Like, literally. I thought you wanted a financial advisor. I thought you wanted a financial advisor. What is this? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Okay, so I
killed him.
deafened because I can't deal with toxicity and negativity in my life at the age of 22. Okay, Ray. So I understand you might be very negative right now, but I'm just gonna let you be negative. Okay.
In her case, wouldn't it just be normal? Women don't like the age thing. There's different implications when you say that age and stuff like that. Yeah, sure. Like I said, I can understand it from that perspective, but like I feel like in that case, you'd be like, oh, like it's kind of like it's weird or annoying when people just joke about your age constantly as a woman, especially. Like that'd be fine. But when you're like, oh, it makes me want to kill myself, it felt more like an actual insecurity thing related to age. Yeah, I don't know. Are you still trying to do canvassing stuff? Seems like you get really effective machine working for them advocacy. Yeah, probably. Like I said, right? I'm in my tendril. I spent the last few months being emo and all that shit, and I told you I was searching for myself. I found my shit. I'm working on spreading my tendrils again and getting out there for everybody. And then as the midterms pick up, we'll figure stuff out. What is this?
I've gotten over it. I'm probably never having kids. It is what it is. I'm probably going to play video games for the rest of my life. I'm probably going to be as hot for as long as I can. And I'm probably going to keep making money in the best ways I can, which is like doing commercials and shows. Like that's probably what's going to happen for the next like 40 years until I die. And I think people are just going to keep being mad at me about it. It is what it is. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Valkyrae feels your plan for the next 40 years of your life. Probably won't have kids. Play video games, be hot, make money. I feel like people who make these types of like attacks on people also never have kids, never have family, never have. But okay. Hasan's editor. What?
Here, nigga. The fuck? Nobody want to talk to your goofy ass, nigga. You like Shaggy.
Bro,
you like you pet dogs.
Bro, I'm gonna give it a buck. I'm gonna give it a buck. I could take my daily check and buy your entire fucking bloodline.
Out of here, nigga.
Oh, racism based. Okay. We have to get through our drama slot. Fuck.
Well, technically, I'm 5'7" 3/4, but come on, man, that's really just 5'8". And you always wearing shoes, so you gotta add an inch, right? So really, I'm 5'9", but you always gotta round to the nearest 10. So really, I'm 5'10", but you gotta carry the 1 also. So really, I'm 5'11", and everyone knows that 5'11" is really just 6 feet. So I'm really 6 feet, but 6 feet's just an awkward height. So I'm really 6'1", right? But 6'1's a prime number. You can't just let it hang like that. So really, I'm 6'2". So I know technically it says 5'7" 3/4, but come on, man, I'm 6'2".
Okay, based, true. Wow, Eliminator, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Don't you miss PUBG with Mutant, RNA, and Steel? Those were the days. Listen, we'll get back there, okay?
Oh, there's another guy. Are these guys?
Oh, because you could run through the... There was this glitch for a while where buildings didn't load.
Those guys were...
Where's the reminder you got banned for that? I think I got banned for a day from PUBG, but I mean, that's fair. It was kind of like bug abuse, right? Fuck. Do you remember, if you make this jump, I'll kill myself? No. Wait, what was that?
Shall I change?
What is this? Don't care. What is this?
It's not that I think it hurt your feelings, but definitely does not paint a positive view to the general public as someone who should be listened to about politics. You're wrong about that. People don't like that the article suffer of terminal that friend does too woke syndrome. Yeah. Only this community will see their favorite streamer get a major magazine article and go, actually, no, this sucks. You shouldn't like this and be happy. I know. But they're wrong. And I think that there's no reason to even go back and forth on whether or not this is negative framing, especially considering that my fucking idiotic drama-laden haters are probably going to do that over and over again. And the same dumb fucks in this chat that were like, oh, well, I told you this was bad, will then relitigate those fucking idiotic, cynical criticisms because they're fucking jealous, let's be real. And they will bring that back over here to be like, see, I told you. See, Asmongold said this article sucks. Well, Asmongold doesn't know how to fucking read. Why do you care about what his perspective is? You know? There's already plenty of fucking relatively sizable communities that literally make it a pivotal part of their content to just like consistently undermine every single thing that I do.
Because you don't talk about any of the issues. You're on this weird personal binge. And then you just like support terrorists and say the most retarded shit ever. You don't like, you barely do. You're like pop politics if that. It's like worse than the Daily Show. Like
thing that I do. I am an experienced media personality. I have an understanding of how these things work. This is literally my professional job. And I'm telling you, my assessment of this is that this is a very good, very humanizing piece. It's
humanizing? What do you think humanizing means? I feel like it, or maybe it was just the pieces that I saw. It makes him seem like an out-of-touch elite, no? Here I am working out with this 6'4" Grecian Turkish god in his backyard gym, you know, in his West Hollywood mansion. What is the humanizing part? Or maybe there were parts of the article that maybe were more humanizing. I missed it. To be fair, I didn't read the whole article, so maybe it was. Like,
especially considering that it shows the full scope, okay? It shows that I'm brash. It shows that I can be edgy, but it also does not hide that I am a progressive figure who is genuine, who believes in the things that I speak out on, and I'm hard-headed and stubborn.
All of those things were the same thing. He made it sound like but, like there was another part here. It just makes you sound like an asshole, no?
Not hide that it shows that I'm brash. It shows that
you're brash and
I can be edgy,
but
it also does not hide that I am a progressive figure who is genuine, who believes in the things that I speak out on, and I'm hard-headed and stubborn.
Okay, what? Okay, I don't know why you used "but" in there. Testing the DG bill in Colorado is pretty base. Would you try to organize to make more of that happen, like education on how to write and introduce bills? This high-tism community may be better out of the canvassing. Maybe, yeah. I want to do more stuff like that. I'm still waiting on. I just need this flurry of rulings to come out of this court case. The only thing I don't want to do. This is why I'm like in tendril mode right now. The only thing I don't want to do is start like big political projects and then have them like try to drop like another, you know, like mysterious witness or something, or just some weird shit. But I feel like when I get the next flurry of rulings on all these motions, because I think there's like 6 or 7 fully briefed motions before the court, then we'll just have a better idea of where everything is going for this. So we're just waiting for it whenever that happens. The Trump admin is now seeking to replace PBS with Prager University, a far-right propaganda organization that actually isn't a university. One of their kids' videos has Christopher Columbus telling them that slavery was no big deal and better than being killed.
Slavery is as old as time and has taken place in every corner of the world, even amongst the people I just left. Being taken as a slave is better than being killed, no? Before you judge, you must ask yourself, what did the culture and society of the time treat as no big deal?
I mean, like, it's not good. There is a middle ground here, as cringe as it is. Because, like, some people will act like the white people of America were the only people in the fucking universe to ever do slavery, which is fucking retarded. But it also was pretty uniquely bad in some ways in the U.S. But I don't know. Apparently nobody can have any, I don't know. It's annoying. Wait, what's happening with this? Oh, these are after hours. No one cares. Shut the fuck up. Right? Was there a big announcement? There wasn't a big announcement. After hours trading is always fucking meme shit. But imagine if this was real. They saw the Peter tweet.
Holy shit. Can you imagine Ice Poseidon joining the fucking military and live streaming it?
Oh my god.
Can you imagine? He's like walking down the street like, yeah, guys, so here we are in Mosul. This is the safe section. Everybody's like,
Oh shit! Oh shit! It's getting lit! It's getting lit! Oh shit! Yo! Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, guys! Oh my god! I don't know, guys.
oh my god, dude. That would be the craziest shit.
You can sell in after hours at that price depending on your broker. I don't know if Vanguard does after hours trading. I also don't know what the I'd have to do like limit orders and shit though, because I'm guessing the prices fluctuate a lot more, and if I did market orders, I might dump my shit at bad prices. I don't know, too lazy. This is what happened. Check my link. Just in, Warren Buffett and Berkshire Hathaway bought 5 million shares. Wait, what percentage of that is that? Bros! We are up so good! Wait, what? Wait, how many shares? What would you say? What is the float? UNH Trading View. Fine, I don't even know what the fuck I would click. Free float shares. Oh, 903 million shares. Jesus Christ. But still. 5 million. Oh my God. I'm just a god. I'm just a god. I just make the best. I just make the best picks. Okay, sorry. All right, catch us up.
I have been waiting to tell you about this Nick White thing. I've been biting my tongue. You guys
Sam.
might actually remember me now. You might remember me now talking about, like, saying something about Nick White and being like, I wish I could tell you, but I can't. Or saying something about Action Man and being like, I wish I could tell you, but I can't. I've known about this for like a year. I've known about this for like so long. Unfortunately for Action Man, I know somehow, somewhere, this is going to get back to you. There's no coming back from this. There's no coming back from this. No matter what you say, you can say everything you want to say to me, all the cliche, you're banned from America, you're a crypto scammer, anything you want to say. Action Man, there's no coming back from this. I can confirm 100%. Nick White, he put his little nerdy sausage, okay? Think of that thing. Think how that thing's been living in its little cave.
Our Action Man? No. We talked to a guy called the Act Man. That's not Action Man. Different guy. Trust me. Way different guy.
However many years Nick's been away. And it finally got to see the daylight, and it went Action Man's girlfriend. And that right there, Action Man, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That right there, there's no coming back from that. And that's why now you are permanently cooked.
Is that Shubi's car?
Action Man's on Keeper Kick? Sure. So apparently Action Man's girlfriend cheated on him? I feel like everybody cheats on everybody in this thing, so I don't know how you're like permanently cooked from that. I don't know. Okay.
Everybody back up like 10 feet.
How much is 10 feet, Yana?
First time arrest. Everybody on the curb. Single file. Somebody going to jail? Fuck you guys.
They're not going to jail?
Appropriate time to click this. Oh, somebody emailed me all these. I should set these up today. We'll see how lazy I am. This is Xena getting arrested, I think.
Do you need me to do anything, Xena? Xena, do you need a lawyer or something? Do you need a lawyer? Okay, you're all good. All right.
Everyone on the sidewalk. Everyone on the sidewalk.
Did you see the reaction tubes are in a civil war, Chud versus Willie? I saw that, but I feel like the, you know what, we'll go over that next, actually. I kind of have to. I'm, as a change in my behavior, I'm trying to not live in the criticism of other people. If people call me obsessed or whatever, I am obsessed. I'm obsessed with Justical in a stream, and I watch it constantly and always, 24/7. If I'm late for streams, because I'm obsessively watching all my ops constantly. I'm not gonna let people, and when people say like, oh, Destiny's trying to control the narrative or manipulate people, yes, I am trying to manipulate and control everything. That is true. I am. I'm not gonna let these people like mind fuck me into not being involved in any fucking thing because I'm worried about them thinking weird things about me, especially when I'm figuring out more and more that all of this is such an insane fucking projection. Peach was sending me messages earlier that on January 22nd, that Justical was messaging her. I knew that Justical was reaching out to people, Mr. Girl style, to try to figure out like, oh, has Destiny ever sent you bad stuff or blah, blah, blah. Justical was creating group chats with all these girls and dragging in his bottom bitch, Cherry, to try to get her to encourage the girls to open up obviously without disclosing the fact that Justical and Cherry were fucking and dating at the time. But Jesus Christ, actual like Mr. Girl Jr. shit. But I don't know. So yeah, fuck it. I have to be a little bit more public when I watch stuff so that there's like a little bit more support for these people, because otherwise they're basically all being hung out to fight on their own, which is difficult, you know?
We don't want your shit.
Oh, Gunnar and Lav.
Whatever happened to that? You were supposed to take the IQ test. What happened?
For the off chance that you have to give the guy who your girlfriend $30,000. That's why we're playing this game. That's why
Okay,
we're
buddy.
playing this game.
Good one.
$2,000. The guy who girlfriend $30,000. That's why we're playing this game.
And there. Okay, buddy. Good one. So should I drop the chest or not?
And for what? You have $1 million and you're on a mattress with no furniture. What was it for?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where you're pulling that from, but I mean, you should talk about other things, Lav, that you have done yourself here.
Him and his head mod, his head chatter, Zerka. Who else?
Oh yeah, Zerka, head mods. Okay.
What? Oh no. Like what?
1 HP. 1 HP Poseidon.
She's part of ISIS orbit now. So this Gunnar guy is a guy that she's been dating or into for years. I'm not sure if she was ever married to that COO guy of Ridge Wallet. I know she said it a lot, but the night that she forced me against my will to hook up with her, okay, when I was sick and miserable, and she forced me. I think I mentioned that I remember there was a time like we were in her car and she's like telling me to be quiet and she's calling like Gunnar Gooch and flirting with him and stuff. And that was when I think she was supposedly still with her husband. So I feel like her and Gunnar probably go back further than before her marriage ended. I don't know why. Yeah, so they've been together or flirting or doing stuff for a while.
1H Poseidon.
Oh yeah, Zerka, head mods. Okay.
Dude, I don't even think you know what she was up to.
Oh, good one.
Is his name Gunnar or Gunnar? She always called him Gunnar Gooch. I don't know if that's his actual name or what his online name is, or that's what I hear it as.
All right. I think you might just be projecting a little bit, Lav.
For you and you're mad. Jesus Christ. Hope you didn't pay for it.
Ooh, Lav's really pulling out all the punches here.
Turn the stream off or else he looks like a bitch.
This Lav also has like unbelievable deep-seated hatred for herself because I know that she has pictures. I feel like she staged it all. Because I remember she used to pull this out so much. Oh, well, at least I have a husband. And oh, I just, I'm married and you wish that you could be in my position and you wish that you could be, just doing softcore random shit on OnlyFans or whatever. Maybe I'm getting trolled, actually. I don't know 100%. But apparently people are saying she does like full-on fucking porn now on her OF. I don't know if that's with Gunnar Gooch or with another guy. and then she doesn't have her husband anymore, and she obviously still doesn't have kids or anything. So she's on a rough road. She married Gunnar Gooch. Oh, okay. Damn.
They are very upset. They are very upset that they are losing.
Guys, turn the screen.
I think Tazo's close, Ice.
I think Tazo's
I think
close.
Tazo's really close.
Ice,
You gotta
Tazo's
turn it
close.
off.
They are very upset.
Oh, Zemmy's close. Oh, Zemmy's close. Went way too far for no reason. You don't
No,
know
there's
the,
plenty of
You
reasons.
don't know the behind the scenes, big dog.
Yeah, the little social espionage
The
bull
espionage
that Kimmy's
bull
on everybody.
on every woman
like
who
lying,
exists.
lying about me, lying about every other girl.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear the other leak? I'll tell the Cutebot leak now. Cutebot was so sick and tired of Kimmy and her that she put me up to the task to tell Kimmy that she couldn't move back in because we had a history.
Kimmy crashing out at every single one of her friends that Ice Poseidon messaged when they broke up.
Yeah, like it's just.
Are you still on okay terms with Ice? I think so. I don't think me and Ice have ever had a huge falling out or anything like that.
Sorry.
Their whole shtick is so stupid.
You guys want the clues for the next one? No, like the location?
No, we tried pinpointing them half and just make it square.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Well, I'm going to just leak ruin it for everybody because Ice sucks at running events. And I girlfriend, by the way. Kimmy. Yeah. We were roommates. So just spread the word. The Discord is still working on the clues. They were stunned. Yeah, they didn't know. They were like, W.
When we told Chicken Andy, he was like, yeah, so was everyone else. We were like, there's no way he lets us get the 30K because Tim. And he's like, so was everyone else. Like, he doesn't care.
Base Ghost, crash out now. It's your time, Base Ghost. He's speeding this event along. He's just,
he gotta go.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap the dude.
Base Ghost is the only dude that hasn't there, and you guys tried the hardest.
Base Ghost punching his keyboard right now.
I think apparently Lav is leaking that Kimmy, Ice Poseidon's current girlfriend, I think, apparently banged Gunnar or somebody else while they were, but I don't know if they were broken up or not, or I don't know.
It's like, hey, you said something really nice to me 2 years ago. Like, thank you so much. And she looked at me and she was like, okay, and? I was so taken aback by how rancid it was. Nobody has ever talked to me like that before. And then crashing out at me because you didn't text her back after she was like reaching back out to you in, what was it?
Yeah.
December or January?
Months ago when she was reaching out after she her face up for the third time.
What is Lav getting out of this? Some weird superiority complex? Maybe did Ice slight her or something? I don't know. Somebody probably said something mean to her, and this is her way of like getting attention and getting even. And yeah.
And by the way,
yeah, and she was like, yeah, which you were sweet, and you were like, hey, if you need anything, let me know, because she was on like watch or whatever. And then she was like, I really wish that I could move back in, and you didn't have anything to say to her. And then she was getting mad at me that you didn't text her back. And then she was like, you know, Ice Poseidon could leak it, because I was like,
yeah, like
Sam
she tried to
Pepper,
threaten it like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so what Kimmy basically had done through the grapevine is that say that maybe like he like that Tim was like obsessed with her or something, that wrote her love letters or something, maybe to like pacify it for Ice to like be less embarrassed by him. And because it is embarrassing to him.
When I was sleeping on the floor with no mattress and gambling.
Yes. In the first 6 hours of meeting him, by the way, like just pretty brutal stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then Sam Pepper like teases it when Ice Poseidon's crashing out. And we're like, and I'm getting scared, like, oh, is there a narrative that's like gonna get pressed and like all of a sudden we're not gonna be on top of it? I message her, I'm like, hey, I need to know what you said. She's like schizoing at me. Delete it right.
Jesus. She hated how the event was run? Okay. Lav is married to a guy called Goon. They have been participating in Ice's event. I think she got mad at Ice because she's emotionally unstable, so she started leaking messages and stories of Ice's girlfriend having sex in the past with Goon. Is Goon Gunnar Gooch? This guy is G-E-W-N. I think they were both single at the time, but she didn't tell Ice about it, and their relationship is always hanging by a thread. It started because Lav and Goon were frustrated with the clues in the scavenger hunt making no sense and calling Ice low IQ for making the clues. Ice then took an IQ test on stream and got a 127, and then he wanted Lav to take an IQ test, but she wouldn't do it. Instead, Lav decided to crash out on Ice, and one of the things she brought up was Kimmy, probably because she knows that gets him mad. She then exposed all sorts of Discord messages and aired out all kinds of drama, proving how Kimmy lives in a web of lies, one of which being that Goon and Kimmy were hooking up consistently while living in a content house in 2021. After Lav's rant, Ice crashed out back, saying he would ruin their kick her, etc. Lav and Goon claimed they thought he knew all this already, then they both ended stream abruptly after all this big mess for all sides.
It's this whole big thing, whatever, just so rancid to me. Only real people in this space, Adriana, literally the most down-ass bitch ever, so sweet. Maddie, another sweetheart who Kimmy tried to blackball because Ice messaged her.
Oh, yeah.
Telling you about it.
Yep.
Wait. Lav, I don't want drama either. I've never tried to make anyone's life harder. I'm sorry that you are stressed about this and worried about being brought into it. I'm doing everything to try to keep the peace. No one is coming after you, and I'm telling you everything I know. I'm sorry if it upsets you for me to tell you that Paul didn't like this or that. It's Paul's feelings. Paul is Ice Poseidon. I don't control them by being honest. Sorry if that message seemed like I thought you were coming after me. I felt better after reading it and have no bad or negative feelings towards you whatsoever. I was in the middle of something while I wrote it and didn't want to... do I have... all this... This is just the same message over. Okay, it's retarded. This one is early July, by the way, before the event. Okay. Don't know, don't care.
Telling you about it, how she was going to get her removed from every single event just for being
There's a
super
reason why
hot.
Maddie's not here, because Kimmy's a psycho bitch.
Yeah, I mean, she probably also didn't want to do this because it was scuffed, but like, yes, there's a reason why Maddie was not invited a lot of places, why she's not bigger than she is, and it's just because she's hot.
And blonde, and Kimmy's
blonde.
replacement.
Yeah.
Why Maddie?
Another, yeah, telling you about it.
Yep.
Telling you about it, how she's a sweetheart who Kimmy tried to blackball because I'm
Wait,
literally the most down-ass bitch ever to me. Only real people in this space, Adriana.
I haven't heard anything bad about Adriana, so that checks out. Although I don't know these people super well, but that might be true.
Literally the most down-ass bitch ever. So sweet. Maddie, another
I don't know the Maddie person at all, so I can't say.
sweetheart who Kimmy tried to blackball because Ice messaged her.
Oh, yeah.
Another, yeah, telling you about it.
Yep.
Telling you about it, how she was going to get her removed from every single event just for being
There's a
super
reason why
hot.
Maddie's not here, because Kimmy's a psycho bitch.
Yeah, I mean, she probably also didn't want to do this because it was scuffed, but like, yes, there's a reason why Maddie was not invited a lot of places, why she's not bigger than she is, and it's just because she's hot.
And blonde, and Kimmy's
blonde.
replacement.
Yeah.
That was the fear, so.
Yeah, I like just.
You have no problem with the real people who are genuine human beings just trying to make it. It's the people that take advantage of those people. Scumbags.
Yeah, and there's so many secrets because everyone's trying to get in like Ice's good graces because he has the most money and he puts events like this. We don't give a because we make real money outside of this and we do this for fun.
Yeah, and I have a
to
real
see
job.
our friends. Yeah, there was a time where you needed Ice Poseidon when you know
Yeah.
were younger, but it's changing now. He's on his way out. Obviously, he can't throw together a good event. Can you do a sandpepper impression when he's covering this all tomorrow?
What the Kimmy?
I feel like it's so cringe to try so hard to associate with people, and then when things don't go how you want them to go, you're like, oh yeah, that guy shit, he sucks, he fell off, he's irrelevant. It's like, well, bitch, why the fuck were you so like nut hungry to get on this guy's good side, to get in the good graces? Like, what? I mean, doesn't that speak poorly of you? I don't know, it seems kind of weird.
Goon? Wait, weren't they roommates? They were roommates 3 years ago. She told me that he wrote her a love letter. Chat, is this real though? Chat.
Chat, no, Chat.
No, Chat, this can't
is
be
crazy,
real.
Chat.
This can't be real, Chat. She said that he wrote her love letters and was obsessed with her. She said she never had with him. Does Paul know? Did she tell Paul? Chat, did she tell Paul?
Wait, is this
Oh
an
my
actual,
God,
is that a real video of Sam crying? Was he actually crying over shit? I don't even know.
Anonymous tip $3.33. Never forget Ice took Kimmy back after Goona. Dude, you are pathetic.
Oh, God. Goon's wife talks about you to Ammo's husband. Goon's wife? You mean Lav?
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
I can. Hi.
Oh, 4 hours ago. Oh, shit. Fresh drama.
Good one. No,
Right on the other
that's
side.
complete.
You better know.
They're just mad. They're losing.
I wonder if he knew.
That's why I asked her. That's why I asked her.
Yeah. I wonder if she
literally was
told
like,
him the
what did
truth.
I literally was like, what did you tell Paul? Because if he's gonna come out that like with what Sam Pepper said, then like we gotta get ahead of this. Like,
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, I wonder if she told him the full truth. It's fake, Ice confirmed. She was my roommate for a year.
it's not fake.
We shared a bathroom.
Yeah, I never made it significant to Paul. I vouched for Gunnar to be invited to events and things for that reason. Paul didn't want him around, but I said he wasn't going to tell people, and that I think he's a good person and will remain respectful. You didn't say that about me, you dumb, stupid cunt, when you were mean to me. I don't want drama either. Sorry that you're stressed about this, worried about being brought into it. I'm doing everything to try to keep the peace. No, weren't. The only advice I have is to not attack Sam or Paul. They both don't really have anything to lose and don't care. I said there's no reason for anyone
Hey,
to be attacking
CJ, what's
anyone.
up, big guy? I think Ice is watching you right now.
Actually, she crashed out on me, and then before I was able to screenshot it, she said, I don't really want logs of this. I don't really know to trust you. Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea. You were saying that we were making fun of you for your bad nose job, which like we weren't doing publicly.
Yeah, everybody's
we were
talking about
trying
it
to be
behind your
nice.
back, but, like,
we were trying to be nice.
I
We
refrained
couldn't
from
control
talking
it.
about your face.
Also, Ice is like, they're lying. Also, I was lying when I said all these things about Kimmy. Okay, buddy.
Goon Squad.
I'm
all
sure
over
you
the
have messages too. Let me pull up yours.
Oh,
sorry.
Keep losing.
Hey, I saw a clip from Keeper Kick. Sam doesn't actually know anything. He was trolling, which like nice trying to cover your tracks. I was upset. Yeah, I was upset by it and asked, and he was really confused.
Lav has such mean girl energy. I love it. Lav is like the person who it's like, Lav is like imagine she's driving and then she accidentally like rolls through a stop sign and she misses it. And then the girl next to her is like, hey, like, be careful when you're driving. Lav would like turn to her side and be like, didn't you cheat on your boyfriend? You fucking slut and you have AIDS. Like, that's like the type of Lav has that energy 24/7 peaking constantly throughout her entire life with every single person she engages with.
Saying just before he was asking who you were, so then he was saying, I know who you are, just a joke, really inconvenient joke for me. You said, I know he knows, retard, you don't have to lie, it's not that big of a deal either, nothing was said. Kimmy said, I'm serious, I just pressed him for so long and he swears up and down he didn't know, I'm not lying, and to me it's not a big deal, I felt wronged. Or it is a big deal. You said, you realize you pressing him about me would insinuate we have a history, you gotta learn to just go and blow it off. She said, yeah, I know, but Sam is my friend, and so I would rather press him for doing that because why? He proved that he really didn't know. Goon said, yeah, and I told you I wouldn't weaponize that against you until you were mean to my wife. I wouldn't leak anything. Just be careful who you tell about stuff because you have a tendency to tattle on yourself. Kimmy said, yeah, I know I tattled. Go Sam just now when I pressed him because that tongue didn't
Certainly not.
tell you. Please don't say anything. I feel really vulnerable and I wish I didn't care, but it's different being a girl.
Goon and Lav have just dug themselves a very deep hole. Like I said, you can enjoy your inflated viewer count. But it is certainly not going to last very long. There are some bridges that are just not worth burning. And Goon will forever realize that his wife has just this money.
Has just what? Fucked with his money?
Worth it.
Anonymous tipped $3.33. Ice is a big fan. I feel sorry for you. You look like a loser and a massive because you can't get over Kimmy.
This is the kick or keep clip.
Are you being friends with Ice Poseidon is good fucking networking?
What is
Were
this?
you not just going on about that? How it's like good networking to work with other streamers? You fucking retard.
So much shit is unlocking in my brain right now, which I can't say on stream, but now I know who you are.
Yeah, you know.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Everything just unlocked in my brain, and you know what I'm talking about, but I can't say. I know what you're talking about. That is so embarrassing.
Wait, what unlocked?
Okay,
I want to know. What's going on? What's so embarrassing?
What the fuck?
I want to know. You're gonna be in big trouble
if I say anything. Yeah, I'll be in big trouble if I say anything, but that is incredibly embarrassing. That is so cringe.
Hey, Sammy boy, don't bite the hand that feeds.
I know why he's so mad now. I get why he's so mad.
You guys are
what the fuck?
There's sex havers here?
Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
Okay.
She was never good for you.
Oh, I already texted Kimmy. I said I broke up with her. I just texted her like an hour ago. I said we're done.
Oh no. For real, broken up with her?
So.
I'm sorry, someone keeps donating.
I'm done with her, and Goon and Lav are completely kick. I promise you that.
I would have skipped it. I'm sorry. I'm looking for an RFID in
So
the
I
sky.
truly hope it was worth it. Like, I don't have that much emotions. I can just throw you to the bus, but I don't like getting with. So if you me,
Damn,
you should expect to get with right back, but in a different kind of way.
Captain Blanton tipped $4.20. Ice, that's not a very good threat. Goon has been streaming like one.
I don't care, dude, but thank you for the donation.
Well, Goon's KCIP was about $1 for a very long time before the Hunger Games. I hope he enjoyed those $1 days.
We have 20 minutes, right?
You know, Goon is kind of the bad guy here, though, too. I just want Goon to know that I fought for him in terms of bringing him to events and bringing him to everything. Kimberly was always like, don't bring him, I don't like him. And I was like, well, whatever. I think he's funny. So I always brought you to the events. I always invited you to places.
The Kick CEO is a massive Ice fan, by the way. That's not surprising me. Ice is probably like the most important streamer on Kick, I imagine. Because I think he streams exclusively to Kick. And so fosters like an endemic viewer base on Kick and everything else, yeah. No, that's Aiden. Doesn't Aiden stream on Twitch now?
And you want to try and f me over. But it's okay. You showed me that Kimberly is not the girl for me. But you also showed me your true character.
Oh, people are saying no. Oh, maybe Aiden Ross. How often does Aiden Ross stream on Twitch? Or I'm sorry, on Kick?
With your wife. So I will make sure to is not the girl for me. But you also showed me your true character with your wife. So I will make sure to make it my mission in life to now destroy everything that you and Lav have ever gained.
Uh-oh.
And as for Kimberly, well, I mean, I don't care what she does.
Oh, my bad.
I just want her to go home and never see me again. I messaged people to get you off the $1 KCIP. I brought you to all these events.
I think so.
Uh-oh. I was like, no, I think he's funny. I don't really see the problem here.
Uh-oh.
If not, we'll just combine forces.
But your character with your wife has been shown to be absolutely disgusting. Because instead of messaging me personally, you tried to clown me on stream. Like I said, enjoy the inflated viewership for the time being. At the end of the day, I am successful. You and Lav have...
Aiden is by far the biggest Kick streamer. He doesn't stream on Twitch at all anymore. I could be wrong, but Aiden feels view about it as fuck to me as well. But I'm not sure. Maybe not. I don't know. That's just like a very surface level opinion.
They're on camera for money, and it's not even that much money. So it's just sad. All right, well, I'm going to let these guys sit here and try to figure this out and marinate. I got to go deal with some stuff, so I'll be back tomorrow, all right? So sorry to end it this way, but I have some other things that are very important to go handle. So I'm going to give somebody a host here, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
Somebody in Kick Chat said, it's not about her fucking other people during our time on break. It's about her lying to me about it. She forced me to stop talking to any girl I have ever had a thing with, but she continued to text goons sometimes without giving me full context. It's bullshit. Wow.
I don't think they're going to figure out the next few clues, so I'm not really too worried about that.
Why is Ice always so thin-skinned? Guy's all attack mode and then cries when he gets it back. I could be wrong, and maybe because I don't interact with that community that much, but I don't think that Ice is usually like attacking people or going in on people, unless they do something first. No, am I missing something? I don't know if Ice has ever been the guy. Like he does wacky, crazy, wild content, but I don't know if he ever is like going in on somebody for no reason. But maybe I'm missing that.
Hey, how's it going?
It's, you know, it's going pretty okay. Yeah, a lot of people.
Lav is one of the, oh my god, dude. She is going to have the hardest 30-year-old crash out, like, imaginable. It's going to be a rough life for her.
Are like, why did this happen? They were like, you know, is it all because they weren't going to win 30K? And no, it's not that at all. First of all, Ice is a bully, and so is Kimmy. They're like huge bullies. And
how old is she? I don't know, but she just, I don't know. It feels like she was set up so well for life. She has like a, she was like doing like music stuff. Is this her song? I don't know what this is. Oh, she was like a little pop person. She used to hang out with like Paris Jackson and stuff, like just chilling and shit. 147. And now she's like crashing out on fucking Orbiter ice streams.
This is the first day of my life.
Jesus Christ.
Swear I was born right in the doorway. I remember the rain, tell me everything changed. There's sweater, blankets on the beach.
Yeah, I remember Billie Eilish, I think, gave an interview and she was like, I think the question was like, if there was like one song you wish you would have written, what song would that have been? And she shouts out a fucking Lav song. I think that the Moon one. Yeah, bro, I don't know. It's just like, it's like an insane. Wait, does anybody have that TikTok? I think it was on TikTok, right? Or it might have been an interview. I don't know if it's like a link to the actual thing of her saying it, but it's an NME article. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Her downfall needs to be fucking studied. Jesus. Anyway, back to this.
everyone just lets them do it because they like run the kick community. So everyone's like Ice's like little slave. And Kimmy is like his queen, and she's like, and everyone's like a little slave to Kimmy. Kimmy tried to get like every woman blackballed and blacklisted that Ice has ever talked.
I know that Sam is in my Discord and wants to talk. I don't care. I'm sorry. I know that if you're here from Ice people, I'm literally just covering this because I just hate a lot of the people involved. Not Ice, mainly Lav. I just like to watch my ops crashing out, but I don't care that much about this drama. I'm not here to dig through and sift through all the cry. I don't care that much, right? I'm just here to laugh at some of these people. That's it.
You probably saw him crash out about your wife like a year ago. Like, she tries to isolate every single woman in the space, does like weird toxic politicking. She was extremely rude to me. She was super weird towards me, super rude to me, but I was like, whatever, I'm just like not gonna deal with this. And then finally I hit the final straw when Ice had been calling my husband, Goon, like stupid and like a loser and all these things.
Oh no, Ice called Goon stupid and a loser? Hasn't everybody called Goon that since his entire injection into the internet? Like, I feel like everybody...
For the past couple days, and he like got, you know, his whole thing is like exploiting smaller streamers and then like fucking with, like, that's his whole content.
Oh, and here we go, the exploitation. Every time a white woman uses words like exploit or manipulate, be careful, because usually that just means like had a bad interaction with. There are like certain words, like white women words, that when they use them, it's just like, whoa, that doesn't mean anything actually. It's like when a black person uses like the N-word as like colloquially, and you might, if you're like a white person who's never talked to a black person before and knows that like black people use the N-word, and you're like, oh my God, you're using a racial slur. It's like, oh no, they're black. It's like, it's a different thing. It doesn't matter. It's like a endearment thing. It's like, oh, okay. When white women say like, this guy was manipulative and abusive and exploitative, that might sound like a big deal. But if it's a white woman saying, especially online, especially younger, oh, they just mean like they had a bad interaction with me. That's what that means.
Which, like, I guess if you want to be like the Howard Stern of Dick, you can be. But not like when I have info on you like that and you're like that guy, like, I don't know, like, I'm not gonna keep your secrets, you know what I mean?
Gotcha. So you knew about it the whole time, or I guess, I don't know y'all's history. Originally I thought it was like, man, I thought Goon had leaked it based on the people in my chat talking about it. I was like, man, like, he's standing next to you.
Because he was tight-lipped about it, probably because it's embarrassing to fuck an automaton. But no, but I got so angry with him trying to ego my husband that I was just like, dude, like, he fucked your girlfriend. Like, you're trying to ego the guy who, like, gave to your girlfriend. Like, what the fuck are you? Like, come on, dude. And then he's tried to say something like, oh, and you haven't done bad things, like implying with like the Destiny drama I had, but Destiny never fucked me. I never fucked Destiny. So
oh, you're the Destiny lab. I don't even know that situation. I've heard those
The
names.
Destiny lab.
Oh, interesting. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's me. I know. It wasn't over the scavenger hunt. It was just over these like two super like mean people who like I just was like, yeah, I'm not. For what reason are we holding us back?
Yeah, we stopped giving a fuck about the hunt like 3 days ago.
Yeah, we didn't still care about like our teammates possibly getting to it, but then after it's never untenable, we had to go home.
Gotcha. Okay, well that makes a lot more sense actually. Because I remember I was like, man, like that's not like I don't know. I thought this my first ICE event. I'm pretty new at streaming, but basically it seemed really fun like day one, and then like it got kind of nutty.
Yeah, that's how they all go, because then, you know, the event just, like, turns into, I'm gonna change rules, I'm gonna fuck people over, and then it turns into, like, who's willing to do the most for, like, the least amount of money for the most amount of money? Like, how can I get these people who are down on their luck, who are desperate to start...
Are Lav and Mr. Girl still interacting? No, I think that Mr. Girl I think his, like, full-on brain broken. He, I haven't dug into his papers enough, but I think he's, like, full-on, like, schizophrenic. He publishes on like free journals online about his theory about how the entire universe is just a giant black hole. He uses AI and publishes papers on that. Fuck, when was his last paper? Wait, is it not... Does he not publish them on his Reddit, or do they not get posted here? Here. Oh. Oh, Zenodo is the name of the site. Nobody crosses an event horizon. I think he has a theory that the entire universe as we know it exists on the event horizon of like a black hole, and that's how our whole universe is existing right now. I don't know how much the AI is doing the math for him here, but the author used AI language models to assist with drafting, derivations, and algebraic checks. But yeah, he literally just publishes papers on this. This paper demonstrates that the speed of light c is not physically measurable, as all experiments purporting to measure it rely on tautological definitions or conventions. Thus, c functions only as a lapse scalar and unit converter, leaving causal structure as the sole empirical invariant. Yeah, but I don't know if he has like a full-on, like if he's actually like schizo or, yeah, I don't know, but.
Their career here to do whatever I want for entertainment, and he'll put people in like continuously bad, humiliating positions. It's yucky. I literally did that.
Yo, Destiny, an EDGer called Sognick sent me this link saying this shows you calling to fund KF and why you're a bad person. Queeman, I'm not gonna waste my time watching his shit. The story here, I mean, you can go back and look at all my published shit. I haven't really changed my position on this at all. My opinion is that if websites are going to be taken offline, I think that if you want to make a website illegal, then you should make the website illegal. I think it's weird to use like credit card and payment processors and domain registrars to try to take websites offline. I think that's weird, and I don't think it's good. And I know that we all got kind of spoiled by it when the credit card processors did it to porn companies like 10 years ago, but now it just happened with the credit card companies again with Steam. I just don't think it's a good thing. And I think Keffels was trying to pressure registrars and domain providers, I think, to delist Kiwi Farms, and I don't think that's a good thing to try to delist websites. I think at one point I said I contemplated like funding their legal defense if they needed to fight for something like that, because I don't think it's a good precedent to set. My opinion on all of that has never changed. I don't think I've ever even called for necessarily for like Kiwi Farms to be banned or taken down, or that like I'm opposed to the existence of that website. Like I've said this, like there's a lot of posts that I don't like that are insanely unhinged and crazy. But it's not like I'm saying like now like, oh my God, Kiwi Farms need to be removed from the internet. Like you can hate a thing without wanting it to be like deleted or banned or made illegal, right? Like I hate Queeman. I don't want Queeman to be arrested or whatever. So yeah, but people try to link this like, oh, well, Destiny defended Kiwi Farms, a long time ago. So now that he's attacking them, he's a hypocrite. It's like, no, what? I defended them against being shut down by pressuring like domain registrars and shit. I think that's really unhinged. And I would still defend them today. If somebody like, I haven't advocated like contacting, like the web host to fucking Kiwi Farms and saying it should be taken off the internet, via that. Like, I think that's cringe. But my position on it hasn't changed.
I exposed Destiny for the same shit. Everyone said I was a liar, and now he's in fucking litigation. I have a thing about taking down men with big egos, I guess.
Her and Mr. Girl shared that obsession of like taking down abusers or whatever, so they see them fucking everywhere apparently. I think Lab's first big Me Too on the internet, she accused some guy of raping her by forcing her to eat his ass. I'm not joking.
Gotcha. Yeah, I had that thought too, because like this is my first event, and I remember thinking like, man, like people running at these $1 chests or whatever. I was like, this feels like it's just a lot of people who like they need that money, and like it's like a whole hamster wheel of people doing that in an event.
Yeah, and then like people drive to be like people spend thousands of dollars to go to.
I still think you should sue Kiwi Farms. They've done so much damage to you. If that was ever to be the case, it would only be relating to Noel knowing that like my revenge porn was posted on the site and like implicitly supporting it by tweeting about it, right? But other than that, I mean, Kiwi Farms, I think, is probably entitled to the same 230 protections that every other website is, right? If there are people posting on the site you don't like, that doesn't mean you go after the website. It's the same like if people are posting unhinged shit on Reddit or unhinged shit on YouTube, you don't sue Reddit or you don't sue Google, So like, no, and I mean, like, I think it's worth talking about. Like, I talk about now a lot of these propaganda models, and somebody needs to do something about it. But I think the first thing I think is a big, like, there needs to be a big cultural change. Like, I don't even know how you would make a lot of it illegal. Like, I don't think and even with the way that it exists right now, I don't think that there's, the problem isn't like these weird off spaces. The problem is people like fucking Hasan and all these major streamers now supporting them. But who knows? Maybe that'll change with Ethan suing everybody and with me doxing everybody. Maybe it'll change. Maybe people are like, you know what? Maybe this actually isn't a good thing. And when it's starting to happen on our side, when we're starting to get fucked, it actually doesn't feel good. So maybe we should all be against this. Which, you know what? I'd be cool with that.
The events, Q ate a cockroach, and then he planted a like desperate to like win or whatever. Then he planted like a demon box or whatever, and then he like made it so that it was like negative 2,000 points, even though Shuby's sort of an idiot. Like he's just doing stuff like that where it's like I get that this is entertaining for people who like are soulless, but it's like it's just yucky. And then I obviously have a personal tie with him, like calling my husband a loser. Like, how are you gonna like? There's no way I'm gonna let you call my husband like a loser, like holding information like that.
You hearing this? Next time I need you to defend me.
I don't have any things to get back at streamers even yet.
She would probably be like, yeah, he's a loser.
Like, hey, that's my loser.
You can't do that. You gotta have your man's back.
Well, Nick, you're a gangster. We all know that. You know how you hold it down.
That's true.
Well,
Spartan men.
I know that's the law, but in your ideal world, would keep that. I feel that allowing websites to be sued for hosting defamatory stuff would improve things. The problem is that you open up a weird thing where it's like, what if somebody posts defamatory stuff in DGG chat, right? Can I get sued for it? I don't know if that's a good thing, a good standard to set. There's like one thing that's like hard to measure is like the scale of obsession is starting to feel different. I've kind of talked about this on stream before. If somebody wants to talk shit or post somewhere online about somebody, that's one thing. But when people are like doing it 24/7 for months and months on end, like the whole Snarko community stuff, and then especially when it's getting amplified by big streamers, it starts to take on a much different tone. Or like when you fucking retards were obsessively defending that guy sitting outside of a restaurant recording, right? Like, do you have a right to privacy in a public area? No. And if somebody's recording or whatever, could it wind up somewhere? Yeah, sure. But it feels meaningfully different when there's a person like standing there recording you, knowing he's going to upload it to his YouTube channel later on, and the whole world can watch it. And it's just but I don't know how you address there's like a scale issue where there's something that it changes it after a point in time.
No, I'm glad I got y'all's into it because I was a little bit confused at how everything went down.
Yeah, everyone keeps acting like it's about money. We were like top 5. We were literally going for like, we could have won, but he was never.
Oh my God. Hold on. What? Michael Burry just disclosed owning $100 million in United Healthcare? Bras. We are up fucking bigly.
We're gonna let us win. Well, we actually didn't even know, so Kimmy's such a huge cunt liar that like we thought she had been feeding me information that he knew.
Why do you think Diorio is refusing to take a side on the Willie drama? Because I'm still like on the peripheral involved, and taking a side with Willie looks like taking a side with me, because Queeman and Gisticle are desperately trying to say that Willie is just like one of my drones, and that's why I'm in his DMs manipulating him. I showed that DM the other day, right? Where Gisticle's like, I bet he's telling Willie everything to say and do. And I'm not, and there's no proof of that, and there'll never be proof of that because it's never happened. Yeah.
And that he like did that if we didn't get ahead of it, he was going to say something. And then she had said information to Sam Pepper that like she had rejected Goon Tim, and that like nothing ever happened, but like he sent her love letters, like they had a whole fabricated lie. And I said to Vaughn said that Kimmy was saying behind the scenes like, no, I don't want him to join. I don't want him to join. When she was doing the opposite, like it's just so fucked. We had no idea. We actually thought that we were getting ahead of it because he was going to release information. Like that's what she made it seem like. She almost threatened me in DMs.
Oh, interesting. But so you are kind of surprised, I guess, that were y'all kind of surprised then that he wasn't aware? Or?
Oh no, we were.
All of these losers like Lav, Gesticle, Queeman, etc. all used the talking point that Mr. Girl was right when Mr. Girl made specific claims about using specific examples, none of which were correct or even similar to what you're accused of currently. Yeah, it's all like, it's kind of like the conservatives doing the thing where they're like, when they say, well, weren't the conspiracy theorists right about everything? And that's actually, I think that's the mainstream opinion in America today. Most people think the conspiracy theorists were actually right about a surprising amount of stuff. But the reality is, if you go back and you evaluate the claim, they were right about basically nothing. And yeah, the Mr. Girl shit is the exact same, yeah.
We were completely surprised. In fact, we both like kind of feel bad now. I sent him a message that was like, hey, I know that you do not want to hear from me, but like we fully thought that like we did not realize that this was the situation. I thought that like we were on an even plane. I almost thought that he was taunting us with it.
Gotcha.
He was talking about him.
Okay, then yeah, now it makes a lot more sense, because basically y'all thought it was just like a maybe a little pointed rib back at him that he already knew about.
Yeah, at least to like some degree, because he also like, it's not like he tried to protect Kimmy, he like threatens to kill her. So I thought that he like, I thought that he was like trying to bait us, and then we were like getting ahead of it, and then also I was so pissed at him that I like wanted to ego him back. Like it was, I'm not gonna say it was altruistic, like it was a mix of things. Obviously I wanted him to feel bad because he was trying to ego my husband, but yeah, it was like very convoluted, and we totally thought the situation was different. There was I had an inkling, because Tim actually had asked her before Hunger Games, like, does he know, is it weird if I do this? And she was like, no, he's okay, like it's fine, we're mature. Like she totally lied to everyone. Like we thought there was no thought in either of our minds that he did not know. And we both still had.
This whole drama seems so stupid. So am I missing something, or did this all just start because Ice was just saying like Gunnar Gooch was dumb? Is that what started all of this?
Yeah.
Like the rest of it, it's pretty justified because Kimmy's such a bitch.
Hey Destiny, I'm in one of the Fed agencies, so most of the political stuff is pretty surreal for me. Just wanted to say, appreciate hearing you bring into Democrat arguments and debates. Keep it up, man. Thanks, buddy.
Ice like abusing people, but we do genuinely feel bad that he wasn't aware that it all came out like this.
Yeah, that's obviously like,
wish that on anybody.
Yeah, that's super unideal. He's still a scumbag, but I'm like empathetically that sucks.
Yeah, especially in that setting. But I feel like guys generally would rather know than not.
Yeah, of course. It's been 3 years also, so she's been lying for 3 years. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like just gnarly. Like, it's just
is Jader in chat?
Yeah, I'm new to the space, so it's always like I'm learning how the dynamics work, and it's like trying to not step on any accidental landmines.
Well, also just don't be like a huge bitch. Like people are like, everyone knows each each other's secrets here because we're all friends. Just like don't expect people to like keep your secrets if you're gonna like fuck them over or like be a huge dick. Like I feel like it's like street rules. It's like normal.
Okay, I mean, yeah. That's I'm very like Kate's been in the space for a bit, but I've mostly been behind the scenes, if at all. And so the whole streamer dynamics are super new to me. I feel like I mean, it's funny I say this because like hearing that I'm like, okay, so it's a little bit webbed and stuff, but like I feel like it's worse on Twitch. Yeah.
Oh no, it's way worse on Twitch. It's honestly, I think because Ice Poseidon had to move over to Kick, that's like the last of the toxicity. Every single person we've met through Kick is incredible. Like,
Yeah, a lot of the people are really humble and cool.
Yes.
But when you get to that level where they're like just like lording over a bunch of people, it turns you into something.
yeah, Hatchaman's great, even though he's sort of like a gooner. He's still like very genuine and great. Like even Ice's friends, like Hondro's great, Chicken Andy's great, Adriana Lee's great. Like like there's so many people who are like genuinely good people. It's just
Wait, this is Billie Eilish mentioning the song?
People?
It's inspirations.
Oh.
People? Bloody Osiris, Tyler, Lana, Childish Gambino.
Inspirations that aren't people.
The Babadook. The movie We Need to Talk About Kevin. I don't want to kill people at all. That's not that. It's about the cinematography of the movie.
Favorite songs that aren't yours.
I would probably say like in that I would say like the songs I wish I wrote. That's how I'll answer that. Would be Off to the Races by Lana Del Rey, From Me the Moon by Lav, Gatekeeper by Jesse Reyes. Yeah, probably anything by Jesse Rutherford or The Neighborhood.
If you weren't a musician, you would be.
Yeah, Jesus.
it's like the people who moved over to Kick because they couldn't do Twitch anymore that suck.
The permabands or whatever you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Yeah, I hung out with AC7. That was fun. I got the same impression. Yeah, just super genuine. Like basically, what you see is what you get. He doesn't really mince anything. Yeah.
Totally, super genuine guy, and there's plenty of that on Kick. I think Kick is the optimal website. I think it's much better than Twitch in regards to like networking and making friends. But yeah, definitely don't like go into it entitled thinking that like you can ego people because of who you are, because of that's just stupid.
Gotcha. Are you guys at any level kind of worried about like what he's saying about the whole, because I saw y'all made the joke right when y'all got off of like y'all retiring, but like how seriously do you take him saying that? Like, will he come down off of it, or does he?
Is there anything else in here I care about? I really don't think I care about anything else here.
Or does he like get over things, or not really?
Well, I mean, you have to. If I was in his position, I would do anything I could. He has to save face somehow. Yeah. Kind of like make a.
Bringing him
I don't care though. I don't care about streaming anymore.
Kimberly,
I
bringing him to everything. Kimberly was always like, don't bring him, I don't like him. And I was like, well, whatever. I think he's funny. So I always brought you to the events. I always invited you to places. And you want to try and fuck me over.
I'm just going to do my two together. I think I can reach it. Wait, I'm going to do my...
But it's okay. You showed me that Kimberly is not the girl for me. But you also showed me your true character with your wife. So I will make sure to make it my mission in life to now destroy everything that you and Lav have ever gained.
Apparently this was Ice's messages about Kimmy this morning. And yeah, she forced Maddie out of every stream possible. Oh, well, that was true. Oh, wait. It's from bottom to top. I wasn't aware of the extent of the relationship Kim had with Goon. It's pretty upsetting, and I can't look at her the same anymore. It's just pure disgust and how she lied for so long, but I ceased all communication with any girl I ever had a thing with. Goon is a coward for not just telling me, man to man, and Lav is a mentally ill, weird-ass, dog-fucking bitch. Cutebot is the one who got a nose job and convinced Kim to get her one. So that bitch is retarded. Wait, Cutebot is the one who got a nose job and convinced Kim to get her one. Convinced Kim to get one for herself? Wait, it's top to bottom? Well, it's bottom to top per thing, but then top to bottom per image, if that makes sense. Cutebot looks way different now? Wait, does she?
Hello. Hello,
Oh, guys, I need a drill, so if you...
Wait, did she get big booba and everything? Is she like... Jesus. Okay. She had labiaplasty. She actually got it done twice. Jesus Christ, bruh. She has 10K in her bank, living in LA. Let her die offering up a slut to guys who won't give a shit about her to get her rent paid. Oh my God, chill. Damn. Yeah, she said she forgot to tell me about it, so I just said, never talk to me again. Nah, I win. I lose the lying girl and I'm a millionaire while Goon and Lav have to fuck for money and Kim has to learn to deal with having no money. Too old plus too much maintenance plus lazy, aka doesn't clean or cook or do laundry. I have no clothes 7 days into this event and my house is a mess when she's been there every day. No, I don't care about that shit. It's like 10K, I could care less. She's completely useless as a woman, didn't do anything, just leech my money to buy stuff and rent. My house is clean and organized when I'm alone. When she comes to the house, it becomes a mess within days. Jesus. Well.
Can't get
on kick. I promise.
All right, fun times. Okay. Well, we're caught up with that. Jesus. Did you see, I quote tweeted, fucking Abby came back on Twitter and was like having an insane, like, mental illness crash out? Jesus Christ. These people are insane. Please, Lord Jesus, let me move on. Do you have screenshots? No. Maybe somebody took screenshots? I don't know. It was pretty wild. It was just, she's like, my therapist told me that I was the most likely person in the highest percentile group to kill myself. And I was like, bro. Dario and Willie Mack time? Is there like one video for this? I don't want to have to sift through like 50 videos of retarded shit. The fuck is this? I didn't know there were people who could actually be happy about someone losing a family member and going through trauma. I hope this man never experiences losing someone and losing everything he has. Wait, what?
If they make a third game of this, they need to be fucking sued. We hope you enjoy the sleep process experience. This game means a lot to us, and it's the first one we've developed after a fire destroyed our home and burned everything.
Wait, what? Hold on.
This game means a lot to us, and it's the first one we've developed after a fire destroyed our home and burned everything.
I mean, is he really laughing at the tragedy, or just that message seems like a tad jarring and inappropriate? Solitary Studios. Are these the people who made the game? Jesus. On a Bad Game 2? Oh, I thought this was Silent Hill. Silent Still 2. He was shit-talking the game and it's a little weird to come up. Yeah, sure.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So if everyone thinks we trauma dump, I'm personally apologizing to everyone. I'll try to remove it and we'll never add a credits section to our future games. Based. Watch this start again. Sorry.
If they make a third game of this, they need to be fucking sued.
Oh.
We hope you do the sleep process experience.
Yeah,
this
Jesus.
game means a lot to us, and it's the first one of the.
Jesus.
Holy. Super, I'm watching your stream, bro. Why you trying not to laugh? What the fuck is that, bro?
Okay, just going through my daily logistical Discord slot for the day. Destiny is trying to save his reputation by crazy making. The orbiters are all nodding as usual. It was Justical that called the police and had his girlfriend committed for being suicidal, right? I don't think I've done that to anybody. No? This is legit why I think Not So Erudite still being a part of this is the most fucked up thing, because she's exposing so many young incel men to a serial abuser. God damn. Why abuse cereal? Oh, you got all the Abby tweets. Nice. Apparently she's suing like 50 different people or guys for abusing her or something. This is Abby. This is the star witness in my case, by the way, who still dodges subpoena and we haven't been able to contact. But why are all these people suddenly coming after you this hard? It's not sudden. These people have been talking about me like this for like 8 months in Tristicle's Discord server. I'm just spotlighting a little bit more now as they all kind of start to crash out. And to give critical support to our friends Willie Mack Show and H3 from the H3H3 podcast. Before court tomorrow, I want to vehemently express that I've had numerous medical visits since the beginning of this year and am diagnosed with severe PTSD. I was told recently by my clinician that I am in the top percentile of women who are at risk of suicide. Why would you tell a patient this? Is it? I don't know if I believe that, but... At my doctor's appointment yesterday, my emergency medications were upped to their maximum dosage. I've been writhing, rolling, crying, and screaming myself to sleep every night for months. Nothing is able to tranquilize me effectively due to my extreme and excessive trauma. It's so crazy because at the beginning of the year, she told me that like she had moved on and healed from all of this. I don't know if something set her off. Like I don't even know what the fuck happened to her. I still haven't even heard this. Like she's always vague and weird about things. I remember she crashed out hard on like being an alcoholic, and she crashed that one dude's car, Gavin's car at the Darius house, and then I've never heard anything past that. Who's Abby? She was the girl who was on Darius' stream sometimes. She lived with them. She might have dated Darius for a little bit. But this is the one witness on my case who claims that I sent her videos of Pixie or whatever. But this didn't happen. She's just lying. And the sad thing is, I'm pretty sure Pixie and them know it because they said at that hearing that they don't even have any evidence that I sent this girl anything, but they just have her here because they're trying to keep their case alive. I am incredibly blessed to have a wonderful team of knowledgeable clinicians, doctors, and more. I would not be alive today if I had stayed with my abusive ex-boyfriend. I don't even know which one she's referring to here. Darius? and they are so proud to see my small improvements when physically possible. I am also grateful of them, their databases, and systems around who have been collecting and compiling my medical records in an ethical way to help me. Though some institutions have broken HIPAA law, others have seen me. They know. I am recognized. In order to better manage myself and my health, I have not engaged in any way that has been attention-seeking, victim baiting, or begging since the immediate relief I felt after leaving my abuser. I have spoken only the truth. This evidence will come out. I am a victim. I am not to be silenced. I will see every facet through. Apparently she has a GoFundMe. $45 raised. I don't know what she's even raising money for. Oh, I guess if you want like a connection to the Twitch world, she's the person who caused the E-Rob breakup, because I think she's the one who made out with E-Rob at that club, and then E-Rob and his girlfriend broke up. My name is Abby, and I'm a victim of abuse, doxing, and harassment. Our personal safety was and may still be at risk. Didn't she fuck Wes? Yeah, I think her and Wes were pretty close for a while. I don't know if she's accusing Wes of anything or if she's still friends with him. I have no clue. The messages that she left me several months ago, I mean, it ended. They were pretty nice, I think. But then I guess she decided she wanted to be on Pixie's case against me. I have no idea. I don't know. This might have been when they were in Austin. Long story short, I started drinking a lot when I first moved in with Darius. I couldn't cope with my feelings for him and our sexual relationship / living with him / Xena involvement, and slowly I became a full-blown alcoholic to cope, and I was in such a dark place for a long time. There was always drama and sex in the house, and it got worse. So yeah, one night I went to the club with friends in West by the Way, like we normally did on weekends, mixed my Xanax prescription with too much alcohol, crashed my friend's car, spent the night in jail and got a DUI. Basically was then decided after some other stuff, I should have probably left them, so I did in November and haven't spoken to them since. Oh, maybe, I guess that's when she crashed
They both have problems with
Gavin's car. Darius, roommate drama leaked by Wes.
her. There was the Danny shit. Danny apparently is still cool with her or something. And then Gavin, the guy who's madly in love with her, is becoming her lapdog. So this guy is like driving everywhere, doing everything for her. And this is still occurring now. Even after she stole and drove and wrecked his car, he got a rental and he's still just like doing everything for her, taking her everywhere, treating her like a queen, blah, 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 blah. And this girl can't pay him. Oh, by the way, if you're curious why the reason she started trying to hook, she lost her job at the strip club because the same strip club that she works at is also the one she decided to drive from and then got in the car crash. That combined with missing work or some shit. So now she has no fucking income. So then she's resorted to slinging puss, I guess. I don't know. That's, yeah. So that's where we are. And we haven't been able to talk about this for weeks because out of respect for Abby. But then I recently found out that during all this time where she's saying she's depressed, she's doing all, I don't know if it was with Danny or Gavin, but she's at her house. And the reason I found this out for sure is because I went over to Darius' house to pick up Hayden last night to take him to the strip club. And I hear her laughing and screaming and joking with some guy. I don't know if it was Danny or Gavin. So Abby has mind-fucked this house. It initially was between Hayden and Darius. So Darius was banging Abby kind of semi-regularly. And then every now and then when Hayden, the gay guy Hayden, would get drunk, Hayden would then fuck Abby too. And then Darius found out, and now Darius fucking hates Abby because he thought it was just his pussy pal.
Yeah, that's not true.
That's 100%.
That's not true.
That's how it looks. That's how it looks. Every essence of that seems entirely correct from an external point of view.
From an external point of view, yeah. I can see that.
It's so crazy. These are like her last messages to me. Yeah, Yeah, listen, man, I know our communication has always been spotty, and our relationship was/is hardly anything, but I've always had, we were like friends and like hooked up once. Like that was my only history with Abby, right? But we never had any problems that I was aware of. Yeah, listen, man, I know our communication has always been spotty, and our relationship was/is hardly anything, but I've always had such a love and appreciation for you, not only as a past friend and lover, but also as someone who'd introduced me to a whole new world in life. I know you're legitimately, legally not allowed to speak about it at all, but just know that I empathize too, and I hope that your court case ends okay for you. We weren't chatting much, but for a year living with Darius, I listened to your voice echo through the house every stream and every goddamn day from his loud ass annoying surround sound speakers, and I miss you. And then a month later, I think the law firm representing Pixie sends me a demand letter from Abby saying that she wants $500,000. I'm like, okay, bro. Nice. Bayzed.
I can see how other people would assume that, which is why I have to do a lot of talking about it, especially to my ex who caused a lot of issues with.
I thought Hayden was gay. Gay until he's drunk. Okay? Any man, no matter straight or gay, you get drunk enough to put your dick in anything. Okay? Don't let Hayden fool you, by the way. He'll fuck anything. All right? And if you look at the type of things that he does fuck, he fucks girls with cocks. He's not even a real gay. If you took him to a pride parade and he tried to explain it, no, everyone would be like, fuck off, loser, you're not one of us. Okay? Love Hayden to death. That's my boy. Okay. Have I covered everything? There was so much I had to talk about. Like, I feel like I'm shotgun brain. Okay, question. Bring me questions. Because maybe questions will help me trigger. I know there's shit I'm leaving out.
So what?
I would like to see a little chemo.
Bring Hayden in. Hayden respond to my DMs.
Respond to my DMs, because I just messaged him a couple minutes ago.
I'm assuming your house is ablaze right now.
No, not drunk though.
I see.
E-Rob involvement. So this is really all separate of E-Rob. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Do you think it was a deranged attempt to get you to talk about it so she can give it to Pixie? Yes, it was. Because on our Twitter DMs beforehand, I think she was saying like, she was asking me like, oh, hey, just curious, but like, have you ever sent anything that we've recorded to anybody else? Ha ha ha, or whatever, he he he. Like so I'm pretty sure she was just trying to bait me on that. I don't know if Pixie told her to try to bait me on or somebody else, but yeah.
As juicy as this whole crazy shit is, I don't think E-Rob and Abby fucked. I know they kissed because I was at the party when they kissed, apparently. I thought they did because she confirmed it to my face that was the party they kissed at. But then I think the true reason for E-Rob's downfall, this is guesswork, but I feel like this all makes sense. So from meeting Abby invited him to the strip club, and then he comes to the strip club, meets her stripper friend, who I won't name, bangs the stripper friend.
How did Wes become a lore master on this? Because Wes is involved, it's his lore.
And then that somehow unfolds his marriage. Interesting, and go on. Xena? I'm not saying another word until you see the widespread picture of your asshole with something in it. That's all about.
I didn't know that.
I do not work for free. This is not a charity work. Fuck you. The goal is to save Gavin or let him drain his bank account on her. I think after we expose this, there's no way that Gavin could think that she actually likes him. You know what I mean? Because she streamed Gavin along to use him. She tried to stream me along to get money. I'm not glad she got a little bit of money out of me. If it was the if the amount of money I gave her was anyone else, though, it would have been like a big deal. I gave her a couple $100. That's fucking crazy.
Nigga, you lost those sponsors.
You haven't seen Xena's Discord? No. I don't want her horse shit. I don't want your OnlyFans pictures. I want unique, specially taken, West West Way, B-hole pics with something in your asshole stacked. Okay? Fuck that shit that everyone else gets. I want uniqueness. I want something special, and I want to be different.
Everyone wants to feel special.
Damn. Okay.
I noticed.
Gavin hasn't hit yet. Gavin is still, I think, like a kissing virgin. And Gavin's been in love with this girl for years. To the point where he's got to know that other dudes are banging her. But every time she comes home, he's like immediately on her dick, in love with her. I'm trying to save Gavin because Gavin's car got wrecked. $30,000 car. Insurance not paying for it. Abby can't pay for it. And I'm assuming Abby is using that guilt as a way to be nice to Gavin. Maybe she did bait him now. Who knows? I feel really fucking bad for Gavin.
Bro, you niggas need to fucking cut it out.
I'm gonna be honest, the reason I do is because I used to be similar.
Corny.
Listen,
don't shit where you sleep, bro. What is this business?
Well, it's a new art. I mean, you live and learn.
Well, you're fucking almost 30, man. What the hell?
Wait, it's a new art. First of all, Darius hasn't done it in a very long time.
Oh, he hasn't done it since 5 months.
After the last time we talked, I never did it past that again.
Honestly, I don't believe any one of you because half the time somebody goes on stream and is like, I've been fucking this chick for 9 weeks. I'm like, huh? What the fuck, dude? I was hanging out with you. I thought at that fucking date, and it's like, no, bro, I was doing it inside of the fucking closet, bro. Dude, get a fucking hobby, man.
I believe Darius. I think me and Darius are on the same page about this.
I learned. Listen,
more.
I technically I'm technically in an age regress, like in a real sense. I'm 24, and
that's what you're telling me.
But no, in a real sense, because I spent 4 years of my life not talking to anybody after I was 18, and then I got 4 years or 6 years.
I spent the first 19 years of my life not talking to nobody.
Okay, yeah, you spent the first 19, but it's different when you're a teenager.
What's your excuse?
When you're a teenager, I spent 19 years not talking to anybody either.
Okay, so then what's your excuse for this debauchery?
Well, I told you I'm like technically 22 when that happened. I'm technically 23 when that happened. If you want to be like real specific.
Remember, one of the big lies that Justical did was that he just started dating Cherry in like June or something. And even people in his Discord are like, and Justical should maybe disprove the dating since February claim, since he stated factually otherwise. Those are the only two things I was saying he maybe should respond to. Justical always says this. I would like to disprove this, but it's so invasive to do so. I can, it's there in the logs, but I'd have to do long scrolls or something. It would be absurd to do. The right people don't care enough. All Justical says, it's so funny, once Kelly decided to fucking orbital strike him and nuke him from orbit, he would go over on stream and he'd just say, that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie. And then that's it. He would just say it over and over again. But he can't, but the problem is it's fucking Kelly, you know? I don't think she's lying about anything.
But yeah, dude, Relly won? How did he win?
What was the picture you leaked on stream? Oh, we were talking about Abby's mugshot picture.
Wait, did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? Yeah.
Sam is very kind to me and sweet, never disrespect me ever. Great, you're dating a gay. Congrats. Pegging him in the ass. That's so crazy. I don't know anything about Sam. He might be a nice guy. He might be a nice guy. He just looks like a goober.
Bro, I feel like this shit really doesn't, like, it's funny externally, but it, like, really doesn't.
It really doesn't matter, like, in a real sense of it. It's just more of just, like, getting reminded of it.
I mean, it matters a lot for them, specifically, because they fucked up real bad.
Yeah.
And they should feel bad about, like, the things that they did. But other than that, like, from an external point of view, like, who cares?
That's what I said.
If everybody knows it, who cares?
It got to a point.
Your life doesn't change at all if everybody knows it's happened.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, what, people are not going to trust you in their car? That's it? Okay.
It got to a certain point where I was like, why are we not leaking this? And Gavin was just telling me that. He was like, because he doesn't.
Why would we leak it?
Because it's a funny story. That's what he said. It's a funny story. It's a funny story. It's funny.
We have very different, like, perspectives on it. I'm not just gonna leak shit just because.
Yeah, if something's funny, I'll talk about it. I don't care.
I'm not gonna. Why would I do that? If it's somebody else's business, somebody else's shit, why the fuck would I talk about it?
That's what I said.
Because it's funny.
But if somebody else talks about it, I'm very happy to add to the conversation. But
I'm probably not gonna add much, if anything.
But for the past couple weeks, I haven't said anything because it's between Gavin and Adam.
That makes it up. That makes it up.
Not on me.
I guess that's it, right?
See clouds and realize that she's just stringing his ass along. Or maybe this makes Abby go like, you know what, fuck it, there's nothing else I can do, I'm taking Gavin. That's the technical, that could technically happen, right? Maybe this ends up in Gavin fucking Abby, because I like said all this, he's like, what the fuck, bitch, you didn't fuck me, I'm going to get my knife, and she's like, oh fuck, okay, shit, okay, I'll fuck you. I don't know. Can you tell Darius and Irrelevant not talk over you, please? I don't have anything else to say.
That goes hard. That goes kind of hard.
I'm sure there's shit I didn't. I'll go link it and message her, Darius' chat if I didn't. Back to normal game stream tomorrow.
Okay, I don't care about it. I think we're good here. Last name. My name is Abby, and I'm a victim of abuse. In America, types of abuse encompass. Oh, did we read this on stream? This is like ChatGPT shit, right? Oh, this is where she accuses people affiliated with CX as also abusing her and everything. As of today, 7/24/25, I was threatened on my Twitter account. I've been receiving death threats, strange phone calls, and texts for the past month. This is all recorded evidence. Yeah, I don't know. No, don't kill yourself. You're going to be the one that saves me. Aha. Wait, what is this? What is the context of this tweet? What? Wonderwall Oasis joke. I kind of wondered that, but I feel like doesn't that sound like 15 years old? Verifiable proof that Riley CS has cheats installed.
This individual has been caught using overlays that are banned in many first-person shooters. Overlays that EA themselves will ban you for.
This is actually a screen crosshair that you download, and it helps you shoot straight. Just in case you need help, finding the center of your screen. If you look down the bottom of the screen, right there, you'll see the application. This is it here. This is what it's called. Riley CS uses overlaid crosshairs in the center of her screen to help with her own aim. This cracked god at gaming has to have a crosshair overlaid on the screen still to this day. Yeah, moving on.
Here, if you go to documents.
So that is the crash dump file right there at the bottom.
First of all, I don't even think these should be illegal because you can literally do this on monitors these days. You can just push a button and automatically we can put like automated fucking crosshairs on it. And also it's just a crosshair. Who the fuck cares? It's not auto aiming, it's just a crosshair. Or if you really wanted to, you could just put like a piece of tape or a marker and just draw a crosshair in the center. Like, what the fuck?
And that is the actual overlay for the crosshair right there in the center of our screen. Now, there's a lot of stuff online saying that you can be banned from games for using these crosshairs. There's even an EA thread.
Yeah, no shit. Oh my god.